We're losing! Teamwork, guys, more teamwork. They're burying us alive!
Well, shit.
Jeez Louise.
Honey, don't you want to beat those bastards? In my book, we're gonna be winners.
Listen, I ain't got nothing left for you to sign, because you're training like a damn bum, you know that?
Screw them.
What are you doing? What are people doing?
Is this early access too?
Hey, let me tell you something, bro.
Get out there now and do the best you can.
Welcome. Happy Sunday night. Episode 135, the Bad Fodder Figures podcast. Thanks for everybody for being here. Before we jump to the fellas, because they got lots to say tonight, they're all hyped up about next gen and sports and all this stuff. We got some housekeeping. So Matt, there's a lot of stuff to say right here. So if you feel like you need a bathroom break right off the bat, now might be the time to go, because there's a lot of.
Can we do this later in the show? Can we do this later in the show and do something else first?
No, we do not. We do not alter our show around your bladder. Okay. Let's see. Epic Game Store, the free game this week. I think it's called Piku Niku. Whatever that is, go download it. It's free. Games with Gold, Xbox. We got 4 games. They're all spooky titles. October 1st to the 31st. Slayaway Camp Butcher's Cut. Maid of Sker, October 16th through November 15th. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, which is an original Xbox game, October 1st to the 15th. And then Costume Quest, always a classic, October 16th to the 31st. You want more free games? PlayStation Plus. You're going to get Vampire and Need for Speed Payback. And lastly, for Eric and myself, you still subscribe to Stadia, right, Eric?
I do, sir.
All right, 6 games this week. Six games this month. 6.
Okay.
Celeste, Dead by Daylight, Human Fall Flat, Jotun Valhalla Edition, Lara Croft Temple of Osiris, and Super Hot Mind Control. Okay, so that's all the free stuff. You don't have any money. You need shit to play. You got a whole bunch of games.
There it is. And if you have games that you're already playing, like Borderlands or Destiny, both their Halloween things start up next week also. The Captain Hunt's coming back, and Destiny has their fall Halloween thing starting up next week also. So,
and speaking of Halloween, Matt, we're going to do a Halloween costume show. I'm not sure what the prize is. We'll probably put out the kiddie pool amongst the 3 of ourselves and come up with some sort of cash prize. But what we're thinking is Sunday, November 1st, a day after Halloween. So don't trash your costume on Halloween. Keep it in somewhat good condition. And what we're going to do is we're going to have one by one, we're going to bring people on to the podcast and the live stream here. And we'll put you in like a holding tank on Discord. One by one, we'll drag you down into the podcast, talk about your costume, do your little dance down the runway, whatever you need to do to show off your wares, and then we'll send you on your merry way. And we'll pick the best costume, and like I said, to get a little prize.
yeah, awesome.
We'll keep reminding
And we
you
all
about
know
that.
we all know how excited Eric gets about Halloween too. So
Yeah, I'm ecstatic.
I
Well,
can't
Eric-
wait to see what Eric dresses up as.
I think
Can't
Eric.
wait.
I think Matt. You're already giving away a little bit of Eric's costume. He's going to be the Washington fan fanatic. I think.
Yeah.
Swap out all the sports gear, and he's. And the last thing before we,
AKA loser. But go ahead.
the last thing, let me pull this up on the screen here. Our good buddy Hoodie Ninja is going to be doing some Extra Life streams coming up. So Friday, October 14th, he's going to be doing 24 hours of Warframe. And then Saturday, October 24th, he's going to be doing 12 hours of Firewall 0 Hour. Now, Eric,
Yeah.
Firewall 0 Hour is a VR game, right?
Yes, it is, and it's fantastic.
Okay, so you got all the information there up on the screen for those listening for the podcast. If you want to, I think, donate or tune in, he's got a URL for you, tinyurl.com/LEL-ninja. Again, tinyurl.com/L-ninja.
And look at our man doing more than 24 hours. He's doing
That's
36 hours.
36. Jeez,
Yeah.
Louise.
Look at that.
He's putting in the work. So good stuff there, Hoodie. All right, welcome, gentlemen. Episode 135. Sorry for all the housekeeping there. It was a full stack of things to get through. So I apologize for that.
Yeah, speaking of housekeeping,
Yes.
what's up with your lawnmower? What's going on with the zero turn, Mike? What happened?
I had a fucking fantastic day up until this point. Okay.
Yeah.
I got the
Yeah.
I got the chainsaw out. Right. I took the blade off myself, cleaned it all up, put it on, got the chainsaw back and working. Okay. Now, other people, have fears in their life. Like I'm afraid of sharks and things like that. But really, if it comes down to it, my biggest fear is losing my memory, like, just like dementia or something like that, right? And slowly, and I'm not trying to have like a self-prophecy here or anything like that. Slowly, I am losing my mind. Short-term memory specific. People at work will ask me like, "Do you remember this ticket from yesterday?" No fucking clue. I handle a bunch of tickets all day. How am I supposed to? This is how I rationalize it. I don't remember that ticket. I don't know what you're talking about. So,
Right.
back to the zero turn. Had a fantastic day out there. The lawn was looking great. I was about 15% left to do, right? I'm going over this patch and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is all this leaves and shit? Why is it not picking up? So I stopped the zero turn and turns right off on me. And I go to the back of the zero turn and I'm missing a bag. Like, son of a bitch, I put it on wrong, so I go walk, half a mile to wherever it fell off the fucking zero turn, right? So then I get to the zero turn, I put the bag back on, and then the fucking thing won't start. And I'm like, what the hell is the problem? And I couldn't figure it out. And the issue was I did not have it and didn't have the parking brake on.
So how long did it take you to figure that out?
Probably about 45 minutes. I went to the corner. I went to the corner. I went to the corner store to get some oil, thinking I was out of fucking oil. And then my wife sends me pictures of her like riding it around, like doing donuts on the ground.
What was the tirade that happened? Is there still a cloud of words above your house just floating there?
I was I think I was like despondent pretty much. That I was just like, I spent all this money. I have like less than like 4 hours like machine time on this thing, and it's just fucking sitting there not working. And she just sent me away to go get oil, and I fucking, every time I stop the machine, I put the parking brake on so I don't have to turn it off, and I go empty the bags or whatever. And this time, for whatever reason, I didn't. I just stopped the machine.
You just hopped off. You just
I stopped the machine. I pulled the bars on, and once I got out of the seat, the thing just stopped running.
So you don't do like a system check of like you have a routine every time you turn it on. You have to make sure this is the.
Eric, I do. I did all that in front of her, but the one thing I forgot was to fucking put the thing into the parking brake. Right?
So you're blaming that on your dementia.
What else would you explain that on? I don't know.
We gotta get Mike. We gotta get Mike them stickers in front of zero turn, like these big trucks have. The safety circle before
one
you
of
get
these days
on
I'm just gonna
off,
fucking. One of these days I'm just gonna gun it right into. I'm gonna build myself a ramp and I'm just gonna gun it into the woods. And I'm just like, fuck this. I'm out.
Oh no! Just end it all.
Oh, that's
Fucking A.
beautiful.
And then
That's
I get
hilarious.
home and she's riding around on it, and I'm like, "What's all this cloud of smoke?" She didn't know about the fucking choke, and she's riding around with the choke like,
Oh,
like,
Jesus Christ.
like, what are you doing?
Running a little rich here.
Oh my fucking god! I don't
Beautiful.
know. I don't have no other way to rationalize this besides I'm losing my mind.
Beautiful. That's awesome.
Everything worked out in the end, though. You got the
Yeah.
grass all cut, leaves all picked up.
I'm like, what the hell
So
is?
you-
I was like, how am I going to push this thing? How am I going to? The thing is like just sitting there like a ton of like metal. I can't fucking push this thing. I was like, what am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's just, I love it. That's
Thanks.
awesome, man.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for shaming me.
Well, you know, you never did give us an answer on Discord and that, so I thought, well, wait a minute, what's going on?
All right.
happened?
Well, let's get back to the show here. Enough about me and my dementia. Congratulations, Matt. You have all the attire on. The Bengals won a game. You're now 1-2-1.
How
That's
about
a hell of a thing.
How
a
about
solid
that?
win today, too. A solid win today.
And Eric, I don't think I've ever seen this before. I want to congratulate you on the WFT, 3 losses in a row, but yet first place in the division.
First place in the division. Who? Hey, hey, Mike. We'll take it. We'll take it. I don't know how that works, but I'll take it.
Beautiful.
We suck, but I guess others suck more than us.
The Lions lost again too. Oh,
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills was looking great against the Raiders, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Dallas lost to fucking Cleveland.
Yeah, what the hell? Odell Beckham went crazy.
Oh,
We
my
lost.
goodness.
We lost our camera. What happened here?
Uh-oh.
You guys keep talking. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, Dallas lost it. I mean, that was a huge loss for Dallas, too. Cleveland just steamrolled over them.
So, Mike, they're going to play your guys' game tomorrow at 7.
That's 7.
Correct. Yeah, and then the Monday night game at 9, I think. So that's good. Good football. You know what I mean?
Well, it's
Seven-
interesting.
7:00 game. For the Lions, fire them, right? Yeah, I mean, how does one guy for the Patriots get COVID and nobody else?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean, he doesn't have his family here. You know, he hasn't moved his wife and kids here or anything. So I don't know. It's weird that just one guy. I mean, anything's possible with this disease, right? With the virus.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're gonna play tomorrow at 7, and it's not.
So
gonna
he's
be,
not-
It's not
he's-
gonna be the same though.
He's not playing.
No, the Hoyer's gonna be the starter, the backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but congrats, Matt. Over 300 yards today for Burrows.
You know, all 3 games, Burrows has been doing really, really well. 4 games.
Yeah.
Burrows is doing pretty damn good, actually. The defense has been horrible. The offensive line has been horrible. He's getting his ass whooped on the field out there. Getting
Hey,
hit,
but
so.
you got to take the win. You got to take the win, though, buddy.
Oh, I'll take the win, but
Even though it's over Jacksonville, you got to take the win.
You got to protect that quarterback.
Yeah.
You got to protect that quarterback. Holy shit.
Snuck out to get some ass as I inhale.
Nice.
But yeah, it was good. Some good day of football. Hopefully for you guys. I didn't watch much. I was outside fucking losing my mind, so I did not see much of football.
Yeah.
And Matt, what is going on with the no-run Reds? I mean, 2 playoff games, 0 runs. The first game was 15 innings, so you could chalk that up as a hell of a pitcher's duel. It was a 1-0 game, and then you came back the second game and still didn't score any runs.
Fucking choke city. Holy shit. If I was a pitcher for the Reds, I would be pissed off. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, 2 pitchers go out there and pitch the game of their lives, and fucking Reds could not. I mean, they had multiple chances to score. They had fucking bases loaded. They had multiple men on base. They had second and, first and third. They had man on second. Multiple points. They could have, tried to score some runs, but no. I'd been pissed. Well, I was pissed. I'm not even. I was pissed. I was like, God damn. Unfortunate. They choked. The last few series of the season, the Reds were hot as hell. Coming in there,
man.
and just to come in and choke like that in this playoff game, wow.
You hate to see it.
Oh, it's horrible.
No.
Horrible.
Well, who do you got in the finals here? You think the Dodgers are just going to steamroll through everybody?
Yeah, I probably put my money on the Dodgers.
No.
Dodgers, Twins.
Twins are already out. The Twins haven't won a fucking playoff game since 1980. They're 0 for 21 in the playoffs. They already got bounced. Cleveland went right through them.
Twins were hot there, too. Twins had the best record in fucking baseball.
I'm not even kidding you, man. I think they're 0 for their last 21 playoff games.
Wow.
Because their last 4 or 5 series, they went up against the Yankees in the first round every time, and the Yankees would just sweep them. But I think they're somewhere 0 for 18 or 0 and 21 in their last playoff games.
When's the last time they went with Kirby Puckett and all that? They went to the won the World Series. That was what, late 80s?
Yeah, they might have went a couple. They might have went a little bit deeper in some of Tom Cully's later years. I don't think it was Puckett like Bernansky and Ken Herbeck years. They might have been a little bit better somewhere when they had that guy who was the pitcher, Rafael Santana, when he was in his prime. See this, Matt? When we get back to dementia, I can pull shit like that off the fucking back lobe.
No shit.
Like it's
I'm
no
sitting there
problem.
going, wow. Like it was yesterday.
And I'm outside with the fucking zero turn, and I can't remember the fucking parking brake.
I can't wait till next Sunday when we tune into the show and Mike's just sitting there in his fucking underwear, no shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, he is the stat dude, man. They just pulled him out like it was nothing. I'm sitting there going, wow.
Yeah, but parking brake for the zero turn? Oh, what the hell is it?
It's a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
I can't even blame it on the edibles or anything. I haven't had one in weeks.
Maybe that's the problem. It's already turned your brain to mush.
Yeah, you got to get back on it.
I had a bad experience one day, guys. I took 2, and I didn't eat much for dinner. And I was down here, and I was so jelly-legged walking back upstairs. Just like I came out of the bar having 15 drinks. I was just all wobbly and the fucking motion sickness. What a wuss I am.
My first day of retirement, I'm going to eat a whole bag.
I want to be there.
Eat a whole bag. Eat a whole bag all at once.
Well, Eric,
I hope we're still recording it.
It's great to have you back, Eric. You've been away for a few weeks, a few episodes.
Too long, man. Too long.
I think 3 episodes because we did a few of those funky midweek things. So what's been going on? Where's your hype level for next gen?
Man, my hype level is through the roof, man. I want in, Eric. You're in. What are you talking about?
He wants in
He's
on
talking about
the edibles.
Yeah, but yeah, man, my hype level is through the roof, bro. I mean, next week we got some Oculus Quest 2 coming out. I'm hot on that, and you guys hooked me up with the whole PS5 and the Xbox Series X. I'm ready, bro.
So did you even try to pre-order?
Sure, I did. It was a no-go, man. I was hitting buttons, and it was just a no-go. I was like, what in the absolute fuck is going on, man? And then that last day for the Xbox, I was in M6 training. I had 2 days of training up at the fucking training academy.
Yeah.
And I was in the middle of shooting. I'm like, God bless America. I can't do nothing. So that's what was going on with that.
So Jeremy got you to hook up with the Xbox, and I'll get you I'll get you taken care of with the PlayStation.
Man, I'm hyped, bro. I'm ready.
Yeah. So you dealt with it a little bit, but not full on. I had all the monitors, the tablets, the foot pedals. All I needed to bust out was the old Google Glass. Order into with the fucking the lenses on.
Bro, I tried, bro. I was like, this is a no-go, man. It was stupid. And I heard, I was listening to you guys and thinking, I don't know how you guys got it. I was, man, because for the PlayStation, I guess. Well, I guess they went early, right? Because at midnight on the whatever date it was, I was there, man. I had three windows open. Best Buy, freaking Target, Walmart, no, and Amazon. None, bro. It was that quick. I was
Well,
so upset.
well, you might not be. I mean, you might be in better position than us anyway, because who knows if we're going to get ours on launch date. You know, it'll be interesting.
I'm not even really concerned about launch day. I just want to be in the fray. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have one. You know what I mean? I don't
Right.
care if it comes a week later or whatever. Because if you don't get one, I probably out of this first round, I'm thinking you're not going to get one probably till forever in a day. You know what I mean?
Now, Eric, you got your finger on the pulse of DC and shit. What is your sense if the elections, go one way or the other? You think? Do you think
Okay,
shit
my
will
whole opinion of this, it's going to be a fucking shit show. The whole thing is going to be a shit show. It's going to be a shit show. There's not
That's
going to be a president after we're not going to have a president probably February,
That's what I'm
March.
saying.
I'm
So
thinking.
like, can you envision a situation where shit just does the country goes to a screeching halt and deliveries just don't even happen?
No,
like,
I think
like
I think the stuff is going to keep going because the government is going to be in place, but the president just won't be named.
Well, the president's going to be president until January 21st, no matter what. Who's elected anyway? So,
Yeah, so he's going to be the president, but I don't think anything's going to stop. I don't think.
Well, I could see certain not in Massachusetts, right? Because here it's a pretty pretty liberal state, and I think whatever happens happens. But I can see in some pockets of the country, if shit doesn't go the way they want them to go, one way or the other, there could be some chaos in the streets, which would impact you'd have martial law, curfews, so.
if we didn't have martial law yet, we're not going to have martial law after that either.
I think people are going to be upset either way, and people are going to protest and do what they do. But the majority of people don't have the stuff to go that long. That's just in my experience. Okay, the majority of normal people, let's just say normal people, they don't have the wherewithal to go out protesting 24/7 every day. You just don't have it.
No, people got to work.
Exactly, and and I hate to sound messed up, but it's true. I got more rubber bullets than we got people to stand out there and fucking be protesting.
Strike that from the record.
Yeah, strike that from the record. People want to protest so the rubber bullets start flying.
Now, Matt, we were talking last night about audio for next gen.
Yeah.
What we're going to do. So people in chat, if you want to let us know what you're going to do for next gen. Astro, I have all Astro products. They've come out and they don't have a new line for next gen announced yet, but they have firmware updates. So all their products will work going forward. You'll need some adapters to do I think to mix audio and party chat for the PS5. But other than that, there should be a just firmware updates. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm looking. All my options are open. What are you guys thinking of doing?
I mean, since I'm bought the new console, I want to go all in as far as maybe getting a new headset or new monitor or something to help complement that purchase. So I'm looking at Astros, but I mean $300 for their top of the line. Like, holy shit, that's a lot of money for something. But they just launched something this new. It's going to be released in a couple of weeks for like $120. So I might look into those maybe. And then plus they just launched also just regular earbuds. Astro's got earbuds now.
Right, saw those. Yeah,
I'm sure the sound quality's fine, but it's the the quality of the mic or something, because it's going to be one of those mics that hangs down off the cord. How that's going to be, with people listening to me and stuff.
Right.
So
I can't do earbuds. They just, the way my ears are shaped, they just pop out, and if I push them in too hard, it just doesn't sit well. So I got to do over the ear style.
I think we're all going to get new crap eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even to hold out for right now for the Astros for, let's say, an update or whatever. Mike, I think I know you pretty well. You're gonna update eventually.
Bibbs asking, no optical on the PS5. There's no optical on either machine, Bibbs. I don't
No.
think. I don't think either machine has optical. So yeah, if you're going the PS5 route with the Astros, you need to get some sort of HDMI adapter to mix party and game chat. Otherwise, you'll just be fine with USB. So I have.
That's surprising that the new consoles won't have optical because both of them have it now.
Well, optical is like old tech, right? Is that what I'm getting? Like optical is not, so everything's done through HDMI and the USB-C, the latest update. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess they pulled the data. Phil Spencer says they can tell the data of what people are using. What's being plugged into these boxes, and they said optical was very low. So, but Eric, I got to have my name down on the list. I got to be prepared. So I have the Pulse. I have the Pulse headset ordered for the PS5.
Okay.
Which is supposedly their new gold headset or whatever. It's the.
Don't they have like feedback in them or something?
They got that 3D audio.
Yeah.
So I put, and I think those were somewhere either like $99 or $129. They were somewhere between $100 and $129.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing right now with the PS5. The Xbox, I'll probably keep going with my Astro A50s until I don't want to go. I really enjoy my A50s because they're wireless, right? I don't want to go back to a wired setup. When I'm on the couch.
Yeah.
I've been searching, Matt. You asked me that question the other day about mid-tier Astro stuff, and all that stuff's going to be wired, I believe. I think the only wireless stuff they have is the A50s. I could be wrong on that. Definitely the A40s are wired, and I don't know about this new one that you were talking about, that they just announced. I'll have to look that up. And of course, the earbuds are earbuds, right? So.
I'm sure they'll make some optimized Dolby Atmos freaking $500 Astro headphones or something.
Yeah, I'm surprised like no one like Steel Series or Turtle Beach, they don't have something available right off the jump,
Yeah.
Maybe because a lot of the tech is the same and people can still just use it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, it could be the fact that I wouldn't say this Xbox or Sony is saying this to the manufacturers, but they've been touting the fact that your shit's going to work next gen. So, you don't need to buy something new. The shit you have is going to work. Right. So there might be that type of situation going on also.
Well, Big Daddy 181 in chat says he's going to bust out the Mad Cats. So we know that it has to be sarcasm. Bust out the good old Mad Cats.
That's old school.
Yes. I don't know. You guys got to let me know out there if there's anything else that we should be looking into. I know the Mafias always talk up the Arctic with the Steel Series. I haven't looked to see what compatibility they are with the PS5. But I would, the new gen, Eric just mentioned it, I would like to get something different, sort of celebrate or just, some newness.
Yeah.
Right? Some
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah. Maniac, what was that other brand that was out there? Eric, you might remember it too. They were, God, I can't remember. They were not Logitech, but there was some other brand that was making noise for a while. Not HyperX.
Turtle Beach?
Nope. They were like former, developers or manufacturers. They're always at PAX. I can't remember who they are. They got a small booth usually at PAX.
Did you have a pair?
No. Oh yeah, I did have a pair. Yeah, I did, and I had a.
I'm trying to say, did I buy them from you?
Right. Did you buy them?
Those Lucid Sounds.
Lucid. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, those Lucid Sound ones. Yeah, I have those.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have anything. They're usually on the forefront of new stuff. Same with HyperX. I mean, HyperX always feels great and sounds great on your head. I question how good their microphones are.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as a user listening and comfort wise, I think the HyperX stuff is great. Yes, you have on Matt now. You want to show us that a little, Matt? You want to give us a little side action there?
But yeah, that's why these are very comfortable. They're comfortable. But I know, Mike, you say the sound quality isn't. I don't think I've had a headset yet that you say that I sound good on. You always complain about how I sound.
I want to record when I play with you and Maniac. I want to record so you guys can hear it. Now maybe it's just the way shit gets trained. Maybe it's my system, the way it just the way it interprets you guys. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just the way my setup is. But I wish there was a way to I guess we'll have to stream or something, record it so you guys can hear like what I hear.
I got so many freaking headsets. I don't even know the difference.
You can tell. Look at all those.
I got these right here. These are Fanatics. I got these right here. These Razer Man of War ones. These are good for the PC. I got all kinds of headsets, bro.
And now,
Eric, but I want to get a really good one.
Before we go on to the news, you have lots of stuff that weekly, if not daily, you are ordering stuff because we part of our agreement here with Glovebox Gaming, as we are a subsidiary of Glovebox Gaming, is for you to show off a little bit of your wares. Now that Carhartt sweatshirt looks comfortable. I might have to get my hands on one of them.
A Carhartt sweatshirt. It costs like $50, but it was awesome. So it is comfortable. It's freaking great.
And you got a new hat. What kind of hat is that?
This is what is it? One of those flexi hats.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's a flex fit.
Flex fit.
It's a flex fit fitted hat.
That's what Lynn calls me, the flex fit.
It's a flex fit fitted hat. Got it embroidered,
Yep. Now, do you have the baseball bat thing with you here, or is that somewhere else in the house?
It's another room. I'll get it when I go get my drink. It's freaking. That is some of the best shit ever. Did you guys check that out?
Yeah,
I've seen those. I've been interested in those before because you can get them for like your sports teams and stuff. But you can just send them your logo and they'll do it.
Yeah, and they I reached out to him, the PR guy there, man, and he was like, "Hey, send me your logo, yada yada yada, and we'll make you one." And he was like, do a video or whatever. I'm like, yeah, cool. And I forgot about it, and he sent that shit to me, man. I was like, wow, that thing is awesome, man. And it's a mug, bro. They make they have shot glasses, they have mugs, they have.
I'm sure those are all on order.
No, I ordered the shot glass, but
of course you did.
He sent it to me, and the one I got, it cost like $60 if you was to buy it. And I saw one, he had sent me pictures of it, and he showed me the one, when Boston won, all of the guys had signed it, whatever, they used their signature and signed
autograph.
it.
Yep.
Man, I thought that thing was awesome, man. And they make different colors and shit. I was like, wow, that's pretty neat, man. I think everybody should get one of those, man. Go to lumberland.com and get you a bat mug and put code Glovebox in it, and you get 10% off.
Mike, I think these guys are just like making shit for Eric. Like, hey, let's make this because he'll buy. Because Eric's like buying everything, so they're just like, "Ooh, what can we put his name on?"
Sometimes, hey, Matt, sometimes I don't buy it. They just send it to me. They say, "You make a video for us, and we'll send it to you." I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll make a video."
It's like setting the trap, Matt.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's just give him a little, and then
Hey, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If it was garbage, I wouldn't make a video. I'm telling you that stuff is cool, man, and it's solid, man.
How much shit has hit the cutting room floor? How much garbage have you been sent? Is there a garbage pile laying around?
Yeah, it's a couple. It's a couple things. I was like, man, get out of here. I'm not promoting that. And it's one that I got, but I haven't done yet. I haven't done the video. I need to do the damn video. I haven't done it yet because they keep asking me, when you gonna make the video? I got an alarm system for my house, and I need to make the damn video.
All right,
is it official Glovebox Gaming alarm system?
Nah, it's called the Cove alarm system. It's freaking badass, man.
I agree with let's see some garbage reviews.
Nah,
you
man.
gotta call some of the shit out, man. So
Nah, man. I will. If it's garbage, I just don't say anything. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
All right, one last thing before we move on, Eric. Let's talk about the Quest 2 is coming out, and you're all hyped for that, right? And to
Yes.
and to celebrate the Quest 2 coming out, what are you doing?
I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving my original Quest. I'm giving it away with the modded Quest and everything. I'm giving the whole kit caboodle away, bro.
And you're doing that on YouTube Gaming, youtube.com, Glovebox Gaming.
Yeah, so you just go there and put a comment, and I put your name in the hat and see what happens. That's it.
No
And I
sob
mail it out
stories,
to
though,
you.
right?
Man, people gave me so many sob stories, but I'm not doing it like that. I'm just putting the names in the computer. You know, Matt, when you put all the names in the computer picks. That's all
Yeah.
I'm doing. I'm
I
not.
saw this one guy's comment on there, hey, I got this, Cincinnati merchandise addiction, and I got this console, and I got this, I already got money.
Man.
I already got
They
money
try to
set
make
aside
you-
for this new truck and motorcycle.
Oh
I
my
can't,
God.
I can't afford VR. Why
They
can't
try
you
to make
send me
you
the
feel
damn thing?
bad, man. I was like, dude, I can't feel bad. And the kids be like, my parents can't afford it and all this. I'm like, oh
yeah,
man.
He's got Christopher and Noah fucking leaving comments, parent.
They need clothes and shit to wear. They need stuff.
Shoot, man. So yeah, go to Glovebox Gaming on YouTube and just put a comment. Nothing fancy. Just add a comment. I'll put your name in it and I'll pick somebody. Preferably somebody not overseas, but I'm not trying to send it to.
So I'm going to put Noah's name in there. I'm going to put Christopher's name in there.
Hey,
Matt's name.
Bob's got a
Barb's
YouTube.
name. Barb's name's
Do it.
going in there.
Do it. But you got to like and subscribe too. So
Oh, here come the add-ons.
There you go. If you're not like and subscribe, you're not getting nothing.
You gotta tag your friends.
Yeah, exactly. Do all that stuff.
All right, let's get to the news here.
Really? Okay, do you hear what he just said? Do you hear what he just said? Why don't you, for once in your life, just do the fucking news? All right, no. I'm gonna do the fucking news. No, here is the fucking news.
The fucking news.
That's right. We lost Eric because he's into the fucking news.
The fucking news.
So what this really, the two news items this week is just early hands-on with both systems. So yesterday, Matt, coverage slowly started to trickle out about the PS5. And, there's not much, just kind of the look of it. And so people can get a sense of the size ratio and a couple gamers playing it. So let's see if we can pull up a few screenshots here of this.
It looks really cool in real life.
Yeah,
I think so. I think the machine looks pretty damn hot.
So this is from a Japanese website, obviously, and the shiny part, I guess, is a foil that they asked the people not to remove. Okay, but I guess you can. It's just like a foil. When you get it home, you're going to be able to remove that yourself. So I'm not sure how interesting just seeing all these images are. You can see on the front there, it's got the USB-C. Got another couple USBs, power button. Oh, what do you think? Sideways or up? I don't know. I have to get these things in my hands to see which way I'm going to present these.
I don't know. I don't know. It's standing up there. It looks really, really cool. Even on the side there, it looks pretty slick.
Not sure how I feel about it on the side with that stand. It looks a little. I think it looks best upright, but yeah, I don't know. Is my TV so low? It's not that high up on the wall, and then my entertainment system is way down below. They're kind of everything's at eye level. So I'm having a hard time figuring out how I would display these. Now, you see on this image here, I know it's going to take a while for the stream to catch up, but on the top, there's some screws that they're calling out. Because PlayStation, again, very poor so far with their messaging of how you're going to be able to install the SSD like they've promised. And they're thinking these screws at the top, the better angle here in this next picture, is where you're going to be able to maybe unscrew that and take the side off and then put your larger SSD drive in or expandable.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting into the controller now. These all have different colors, and if you notice, I think there's an image, this image down here now. So if you're playing multiple people on this one system, it lights up in accordance to which person you are. So like out of 4. So if I make this a little larger, you'll see that it has 4 buttons. So I guess if there's 4, you're player 4. That's a way to think about that. All different colors too. You see this guy's green. I think this one's purple, red, blue.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
I think that controller looks pretty cool. If you ask me.
I
think the whole system looks pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty girthy. The controller.
I think it looks really good.
Looks like the thumbsticks have the same type of material. If you remember the first PS5, the DualShock 4, the first iteration, the thumbsticks were garbage. And then they put out newer ones, and they made a slight adjustment to the material. And this looks to be similar or improved upon. Hopefully, in theory, improved upon.
Yeah, I remember our buddy Denny Luce had issues with his controllers, his thumbsticks.
Yeah, it's the peel all the time.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah. The original played the original controller that came with the Xbox One. Was it Scorpio edition or whatever? Their controllers were very chintzy as well. I still have it here too.
Here's mine right here.
I use it on PC. The Day
One
One
that
edition.
That one right there.
Let me go back to the stream so I can see you. That's for the Xbox. I'm sorry, that's for the Xbox One X. I'm talking about this one here. That is the the Day One edition 2013.
Okay.
That came with your One X or your One?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
I'm trying to think how many controllers I've been through now since PS4, and I think the PS4 I've had 4 or 5 different controllers. I think. Xbox, I've had 3 maybe now.
I've had more PlayStation ones because I predominantly was playing that more, and like the issue we just talked about, the thumbsticks on the original were not great. So let's go back to some pictures here. Here's the mute button. Remember these controllers for the PS5 have a microphone built into them, which is going to be very interesting. Getting back to our audio conversation, that there's going to be a mic built in here. So I'm not sure how that's going to work quality-wise. I can only imagine with some people what's going to happen there. A lot of fapping going on.
Yeah, there's going to be this is something that some people should not use.
Right. Here's some video I'm going to play now. I'll have it muted, but you can see the person playing, and he's playing through Godfall. I'm not sure what this guy's doing with the controller. Why is he moving it forward like that? Is that some sort of
motion
I can't
control?
get between the hair on his fingers and the odd way he's holding that controller. I'm just like, the video is giving me a headache. I really can't get by all the hair on his hand, but that's neither hair nor there.
That's all I can see now. Is the fucking hair in his hand, Mike. Thanks.
Right? I was like, what the fuck? His close-ups on the PS5.
That's not how people game.
Right? What was
people?
he doing there?
People don't game like this. Okay,
What-
who games like this? No one. No one does this. No, everyone is like this, right? You can't see my controller because it looks like I'm down here playing with myself. But
Yeah.
no, this is how people use their controller, and this is why that microphone won't work. Yes, if you game like this, yes, the microphone will work because you're going to be talking like this. But no, normally you're down here like this.
Yeah.
Carry on. Sorry.
Here's another video here. This guy's playing in Godfall, back to the stream. So you can see him playing up in the upper right-hand corner. This game's, a lot of people are shitting on this game, but I don't know. I want to give it a whirl and see what it's about. It looks pretty.
It looks dope. Yeah.
Yeah. People saying it's kind of generic. Maybe it's, like I said, one of those games that shows off what the system can do. I don't know. But
yeah.
He seems to be holding the controller in a way that makes sense to me, at least.
More normal.
Right, yeah.
It's a pretty game. I'll tell you that.
It does look good.
Now, a lot of this translation is coming from Japan, so you're not getting too much information right now. They did say the system appeared very quiet, whisper quiet, and they put their hand up to it to touch it and said the system was very cool. So after playing, they got to play the Astro game. They got to play some of Godfall. And what's this game here, Eric? I can't remember what game this is. This might be a Japanese game. I don't know.
Yeah, that's some Japanese type game.
So yeah, they were bouncing around between a couple different titles, and they said the system was whisper quiet. Or is this Crash? This isn't Crash.
No,
is it?
no, that's not Crash.
Well, you can play as the girl.
Sonic clone.
But you can play as the girl in Crash too.
No, but that's not Crash, bro. Definitely not Crash.
Okay. All right, back to us over here. So the takeaway is you're slowly starting to get information from the Japanese YouTubers. There's probably going to be more coming out this week. So I think, overall Sony's got to do a better job of getting the messaging. They got more than a month to, start showing us things. They still haven't shown us the UI. They haven't talked about how the saves are going to work, how you can expand the storage. So they got a lot of ground to make up. And I was having this conversation offline, with Maniac, and he's like, well, I never really seen anything like this where a console is so close to launch and we don't know so much information. And I reminded him, I was like, well, I thought Nintendo did the same thing with the Switch. We had very little information before the Switch came out. And I wonder if that's just I don't want to say a cultural thing, but I just wonder if that's because the information comes from Japan and they have to send it here to the U.S. and they have to make decisions, where Microsoft is all U.S. based, right? There's, they just make the decisions there and boom, they're all coordinated. Is there a coordination issue being, having leadership in Japan and then leadership here in America, and then they got to come to some sort of agreement about a marketing and a strategy plan? I don't know. Is that making
or maybe they just don't give a fuck. Maybe they just don't give a fuck. It's going to be here. You know what? Here it is. They don't owe people. I mean, they still sold out the pre-order, so it's not like people are waiting to see what that is to play it or anything.
Right. So yeah, I mean, this shit just might matter to us. And when the dust settles, nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Like to us people here that do podcasts, we got to talk about something, and then maybe just when a year from now, no one's going to give a shit that they didn't talk about it a month before release, because the games will be out and we'll just all be, used to it. But I still think their save system is a little old school. So hopefully there's some improvements coming. Big Daddy 181 says, dude, quit staring. Matt, who are you staring at?
Oh, you can kiss my ass.
Show it to me.
Wow.
Quit staring, Matt. Who are you staring at?
He can kiss my ass if it's me. I know who he is. I know stuff he said before, so.
All right. Where's Chase? We need Chase to break the ice. Okay. Xbox. We got a lot more information on the Xbox, Matt. Matt is so excited about the Xbox. He's tweeting daily. I hope it gets delivered on time. I really need my Xbox. I'm taking days off from work. So, I was reading a lot of the stories, and I don't know if you guys did or not, but I thought this was one of the best lines that I heard. It was going from the Xbox One X to the Xbox Series X was going from cable internet back to the 56K modem days. So the guy was playing on the Series X all week, and then he, not all the games are available, so he's going back to what he's playing. for enjoyment, and he's got to go back to the 1X, and he said it's like going from cable internet back to the 56K modem. That's how he
Wow.
That's how he summarized it. Everybody out of all the stories that I read said it was like, playing on a system that you're comfortable with and familiar with, but just a lot faster. And I think that's a big reason I think everybody's sort of updating, right? It's just for that, PC-like experience.
Nice.
Now, Matt, I got some Destiny news for you. They say games like Sea of Thieves, Warframe, and Destiny 2 have their load times cut by up to a minute or more on the Series X. For example, in Destiny 2, you can now load into a planet in around 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Would previously would take about a minute and a half or so.
Well, then I saw gameplay footage of just getting in and out of the menu, to change your weapon or something like that on the Xbox. You go in and you hit the button. Same thing on PlayStation. You go and you hit the button and you gotta wait a few seconds for it. All your guns and shit to show up, and then to change it and then get back into the game. So you're I mean, it's a good 20 seconds or so like that. So if they can read. I saw in the new Series X where it's right there.
Instant. So. They're saying you to load into your character for the guns and everything is nearly instant for Destiny 2 on it.
And I agree with Jay. I think Maniac says that makes the upgrade worth it. I think with both generations, I think the real win is going to be the load times and just getting out of games and stuff, the speed and snappiness of stuff.
19-year library, Eric. Over 1,000 games available at launch. So Matt was talking for a while, like didn't know if he wants the PS5 or the Xbox. I'm saying, Matt, you don't play these PlayStation 5 games. You don't play the God of Wars. You did play Uncharted, and I think your fingers haven't healed since with Uncharted 4 with all that climbing. Yeah.
Yeah, too much climbing.
Too much climbing. He doesn't, The Last of Us 2 you didn't buy. God of War.
No.
So really, you would be getting the PS5 to get some of those games on the Instant Collection and to play with the Mafias and other people like that. But really, I think the sweet spot is Xbox for you. You're going to have over 1,000 games at launch if you're into backwards compatibility. So all those games that you might have bought on the 360, the arcade games would be there. Anything else that you bought along the way would still be there. And the important thing, the thing that I was always turned off on backwards compatibility, like when I played Red Dead or Dead Space, is you'd always have to boot up the 360 on the Xbox One X, right?
Yeah, it was like an emulator or something. It would come on.
Right. Yeah. These games are going to launch natively on the Series X, which is a game changer. Automatic.
I'm not too concerned about load times. Me personally. I don't think that's the selling point for me. I think the selling point for me is content.
Mm-hmm. Well, the load times for you gives you a chance to fill up that vessel that you have right next to you with more Crown. You want
exactly. I need some time to fill up the cup. You know what I'm saying?
I need some time. I need some time for Crown.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
What are all you guys going to do when it loads you into the games instantly? You're not going to be able to go your pee breaks, Matt.
Exactly.
You're not going to be able to surf the web.
Look, and as you get older, you need load times, bro. You need load times.
If we can get back to my mental state again and my overall health, I am now fully fledged in the camp of getting up once a night to take a piss. I'm not happy about this. For a long time. For a long time, I was good for 8 to 10 hours. I was good.
Yeah.
Just this year, I have hit the fucking once a night. I got to get up and take a piss.
Hey.
Yep.
Glad to see you up here with us, bro.
Yeah.
Automatic HDR support, and even some games are going to double their original frame rate. So if the game was 30 frames per second, it's going to go to 60 to 120. They're saying that the backwards compatible games load 3 to 4 times faster than the versions on Xbox One. This other thing I want to talk about here is quick resume, because I think people don't fully realize what quick resume is.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure I understand what that is.
On the surface,
I saw a demo of that.
On the surface, it sounds great. Like, hey, you're in Red Dead, you stop it, you go boot up a non-persistent world game. So games like Destiny, Sea of Thieves, those games aren't going to count because you got to load into like a server or something.
Sure.
So just think about like single player experiences, right? So maybe you're playing Control, or you're playing Red Dead, or you're playing Sonic, or something like that. Those games will have quick resume. So you stop it, you go take your piss break, you come back. Now I don't want to play Control anymore. I want to play Borderlands. Now I'm sick of Borderlands. I want to go back to Control, and vice versa, and boom. The problem is not every game is quick resume. Okay? So I'm not sure who defines that, if that's Microsoft, the developer, or whatever, but not every game is quick resume. And I think the more important thing is they're saying that there's no hard cap on the number of games that can be suspended in quick resume, but that there is a hardware-based limit. So the console's SSD contains a cache that stores system RAM for each game that's suspended, and this can fill up, which will prevent additional titles from using the feature. So will
that slow you down?
Well, so what will happen is let's say you have 10 games in quick resume, and then you go to your 11th game. How do you know? Is there something that's going to pop up and say, you have too many games in quick resume, please delete a few of these so you can... Is there going to be some UI thing, or is it going to be this ambiguous, like, you don't know, like, how do they manage that cache? So the number of games...
Well, it might be like your phone in the background, because on your phone you have all these different apps open. You click and you gotta swipe up to close them or something like that. It could be the same thing, or it's just, well, you know what, this has been open too long, you haven't done this in a week, we're going to go ahead and close this out to make more room for the new game coming in.
Yeah, so the number of games will mainly depend on the memory usage of the titles you're pausing. So maybe some games don't use much memory, and some other games are big memory hogs. And hopefully they have some sort of UI built in, or like Matt just said, where you swipe up on your phone, or like on the Android tablet, Eric, we just hit those 3 bars and you close everything, close all. Maybe there'll be something like that. Yeah, Destiny will not be using quick resume. Sea of Thieves, Call of Duty type games. Now maybe Call of Duty campaign might, but anything that's online is not going to have quick resume.
No, that'd be damn near impossible, I think, to do that. Yeah.
I'm pretty pumped about that. I'm pretty pumped about all the features so far. Now they're doing a phenomenal job of getting everybody their consoles like in the media, and they're doing 2 things, right? They're slowly testing all the bugs for people, for people like us. So they have all these influencers and media type people, and they're slowly rolling out features for them. So last week was just quick resume, load times, and backwards compatibility. I think over the weekend they just made something like 200 more games available, and the system right now doesn't have the final UI built into it either, the push. So over iterations of weeks to weeks, we're going to get more content leaked to us. So that's exciting to build up to the release, and hopefully they use all these people to squash the bugs. So when we get it, there's minimal issues. Just plug and play, and we're good to go. And the last news story here, again with Game Pass, is EA Play is November 10th. So once on launch date, EA Play is going to be part of Game Pass. And if you've already subscribed recently like I have, Microsoft will cancel your EA Play subscriptions, and any remaining time over 50 days will be rounded up and converted to the nearest month of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate at a ratio of 3-to-1. So you have 3 months of Game Pass left, of EA Play left. They're going to give you 1 month of Game Pass.
So what is EA Play going to consist of? The way it is now, it's just going to be under the Game Pass umbrella?
Yeah.
That's it. So you still got to buy the games, and you're going to get the 10 hours of Madden or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you just save the money on the subscription. You no longer have to pay for it. It gets bundled in.
Yeah, I should get like a month or so. I think. I guess the way that works out because mine renews in I think March. So I'm assuming they're counting from November on. Not so. November, December, January, February, March. So yeah, I should month and a half maybe.
I should get around 3 or 4 months because I just renewed right before that news story broke.
Yeah.
Now, Eric, you've been a busy man away working. Hopefully, have you been playing any of these new games? Have you been playing Crash? Have you been playing Star Wars Squadrons?
I have. I've been playing Star Wars Squadron in VR, man.
No, I want to hear about this. You've been playing it on
Vomit Comet. Let me tell you.
Now, were you playing
Like
it on PSVR or are you playing it on Rift and Oculus?
I was playing it on PSVR because I haven't played anything on that recently. So I played it on PSVR, and yeah, don't even put your heads in that, there, Mike. It's not for you.
Oh no.
I hear it's. I mean, of course, it's not as good as the PC experience, but I heard that the PlayStation is a little fuzzy. The image is a little.
That's true. It is fuzzy, little screen doorish action, and I hope the PlayStation 5 cuts all that out. We'll see. I don't know if they're going to have to wait for a new PSVR 2 or whatever, but
you don't even know, right? You don't even know if the it's going to be compatible, right? They've said that much.
It's compatible. It's compatible, but I don't know if that's going to bump anything up or make it better until they probably bring out a PSVR 2, probably with a higher definition. The screens in the headset will probably be a little bit better.
Now, as a guy that buys everything, are you happy that there's not a PSVR 2 right at the same time? Or would you have preferred one right at the same time?
I wouldn't have minded if they made it available. Not saying I would have bought it right at the same time, but I think they should have made it available. But hey, whatever. Take your time, do your thing, make it good. I think they're going to make this one wireless or whatever, so they say, but we'll see. So, going back to Star Wars, it's fantastic. It's I'm in the story mode. I haven't played the multiplayer yet, but the story mode is a full story mode, and it's trippy, man. It's all the Star Wars that you want, all the sounds, everything that you know about Star Wars.
Pew pew pew.
You're very familiar with, and you feel like you're in the ship. You feel like and you play both sides. So it's really cool so far.
And it's all space,
a lot of stuff
right?
going on. All space. Cutscenes are on the battle stations or whatever, but
right.
When you're in it, you're in it, and it's a lot of stuff going on at once. So if you get motion sick, or if you got some kind of it's a lot of lights flashing. Hey, you don't want to have a seizure sitting in that thing because it's serious. It's really good though.
Are you a Star Wars guy?
I am. I like Star Wars, but I'm not like one of those guys that knows everything there is to know about Star Wars. I've seen all the movies, but yeah.
Now, Matt, you're more of a Star Trek guy. We know that, but you like Star Wars. For me, this game does nothing for me because I don't like space combat, space fighting, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just I would rather much play like the other Star Wars game, the Battlefront.
The one the stuff on the ground,
boots on the ground.
Yeah. We
cool,
watched Al and his buddy play the other night, Twitch, and. The game looks okay, but it doesn't seem like my jam at all.
Yeah.
Now, Eric, do you think you would get the PC version for high fidelity? Are you enjoying it that much? You say because it's not a full-fledged game, right? It's like $39.99, right?
Yeah, but it's pretty full-fledged if you're into that space combat. Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is, you wouldn't have to drop another $60. It would be $40. So, could you see yourself double dipping to play it on a better resolution?
Yeah, I think I am going to pick it up when I get the Oculus Quest 2 and do the whole link cable thing. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up.
Okay.
Probably. It's really good so far. So now, I dig it.
Can you play both sides? Or like in the story, are you like on the rebellion or?
Now you can play both sides. And I guess the stories go with each other, but I know you can pick one side and then once you finish that story, you can pick the other side or whatever.
So when you boot it up, does it ask you what you want to play first, or does it put you in?
No, I ask you what you want to play, and like I said, I haven't played the multiplayer. I'm sure the multiplayer is probably cool if you get a group of people and y'all are into the whole little Star Wars thing. I guess.
Gotcha.
It looks decent.
Now, what about Crash? You been playing that at all? Did you buy that yet?
I haven't bought that yet. I'll probably buy that here soon. I haven't bought it yet, but it looks very interesting. It looks like my jam.
Yeah, it's getting good reviews.
Yeah, I saw it got 8s, so I'm very interested in that.
I know the guys at Kind of Funny, Tim at Kind of Funny said it was the best Crash game ever.
Wow.
They said it has. Did you like Donkey Kong Country Freeze or Tropical Freeze, whatever it's called?
Yeah.
It said it's handling its platforming along those likes. Very smart, intelligent, not just reusing, levels. Everything's is there for a purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got the Mario collection too, also.
Yep.
And I like it, but it's a bit of a letdown because I've played them already. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And the graphics are bumped up a little bit. You still got the camera problems on like Mario 64.
I tried to play that. My son was trying to play it, and then he handed me the controller, and I almost had to get the vomit bucket.
It's a whole lot going on that thing, man. But it's a good game, but I was kind of let down because I've played them all before, and it didn't hold my interest as much because I finished them all,
Yeah.
But I can see why it would be good, especially for somebody who hasn't played them before.
Have either one of you downloaded Mario 35 yet?
No.
The Battle Royale?
No. Have you?
I downloaded it, but I haven't played it yet.
No, I haven't played it at all. I might do that tonight.
You speed run through like who can last the longest, right? Playing through certain levels of the original Mario or the NES Mario, Super Mario Bros.
And when you defeat enemies, they go into the other person's screen and all that stuff. Supposedly.
That's a limited time thing. That's not like forever. That's like just download it now, and it's only going to be a game for a few months, right? And then it's gone.
Yeah, that's cool though. That's it for me, bro.
Nothing else you've been playing? Did you ever finish The Last of Us 2?
No, I still haven't finished that. I gotta get
over. The show's over.
That story is epic, and I need to finish that. I will though.
What? Fuck?
Exactly.
Maniac says, "Do you need Nintendo Online to play it?" I would assume so.
Probably.
Because I think that's how. I think it's free for people with Nintendo Online.
Yeah.
Matthew, on Wednesday, us and a couple other people, we got together and we played Among Us on various systems. Now, what were you playing it on, Matt? You were playing on a PC?
I was playing on PC.
Yeah, I was playing it on my Android tablet. Maniac was playing it on his phone. I think I was playing it on his PC as well. Mm-hmm. Bibbs was our ringleader. He was our shepherd, guiding us through. Our Sherpa, guiding us through. Matt has a lot to say about this. You can see the way he's like licking his lips there, Eric. He's salivating, ready to unlose on Among Us. He must have
done well. He must have done well.
Okay, let's get to the good points.
Okay.
The game was seamless. Okay, as far as Mike playing on his tablet, Jay on his phone, us on PC, and that you couldn't tell. Okay, we was all in Discord chat talking in that. It was great. That worked very well. We actually got into the game very easy compared to the last time we first started to play. The game itself is good. Okay, the concept is someone is a bad guy, someone's a saboteur, and he's got to kill everybody else before they do their task, which we got that concept fairly well, pretty quick, I think. Most of the time you're the crewmate, and there's 5 of us playing. So Bibb said the more people you have, the better it can be.
There'll be two imposters at that point.
Yeah, 2 imposters. Yeah, I got that whole night. I got to be the imposter once, and I did pretty good. I ended up winning my round. I think Mike, you won a round once when you was the imposter. I don't see what the big hype is about this game. I mean, it was like the new hotness. You had Fall Guys. All of a sudden this came along. This was a new hotness. I don't see the big appeal.
I think it's because you the appeal is for people that really want to do the role playing. I think aspect of it, like really buy into the whole well, I was over here and doing my work over this, and I didn't see any. You really got to get into like almost character, and where we're just like. We're just like old men, and like it's almost ready for bed, and we're thinking and hoping we're going to get laid in about a half hour. I think it's Mike. Like no one said anything. It's just I think it's Matt. No, I think it's Mike. And it was just like no one was willing to put the work in and really talk about it, except for like Bibbs.
Or investigate. Yeah, Bibbs was the one. He was all in. And I feel sorry for Bibbs because he's playing with all of us assholes. But but no one wanted to put the work in to investigate. So all of a sudden, it's like soon someone found a dead body. All of a sudden, call a meeting. It's like, okay, who called a meeting? Why? Well, I found a dead body. Like where? It was over there. Who was around it? I don't know. It's just like, okay.
How do you determine who's the bad guy or not?
It's all speculation. You got to put the clues together. Like, hey, I saw Mike turning over there by the air vents, and he was following me closely. He looked suspicious. I didn't see Chase come out, but I saw Mike come out. What happened to Chase? Now I'm led to believe it's Mike. Do we want to put this to vote? People could vote or not vote.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if people at my work say if you really get a big group of people in, it's that's really where the fun is. Now, I don't know how fun it would be to play with like 10 random people.
Yeah, I Bibb said the same thing. The more people out there, but I agree with you there, Mike. It's like, okay, so it'd be like the 5 of us playing, and then there would be like 5 other random people. How do you? I guess we all get in the game chat or something like that or something. I don't know because. And then the other thing, Eric, too, is you're supposed to be quiet. Okay, so you're all playing. We're all playing quiet until someone sees something or says something. Then they hit the button, and call a meeting. Then you can discuss. And if you're dead, you can't say anything anyway. It's still anyway. So it's like, okay, well, fuck.
Yeah. So there's no talking during the game. Only time you can talk is during a meeting. And if you die, you still complete your task. If everybody completes the task before the imposter kills everybody, then everybody else wins. So if you're essentially dead, you're a ghost, and you don't have to go around the grid to do all your tasks. You can just float anywhere, which I don't think Matt knew.
I know. I found that out like after later, like it's the last game. I found out. Oh yeah, if you're a ghost, you can just fly through the wall. It's like fuck.
And that's like my mind is blown.
Yeah, but it was a good time playing with people and that. Then we played that for for probably a good hour and a half or so, and then we went on to play more Fibbage.
We got to get back to playing that other game that we played before Fibbage, where everybody's sort of like quick fire questions at the end, and everybody was like racing to the door. Was that the murder mystery thing?
Yeah.
That we got to get back to that one.
Yeah,
the video game.
It's part of the Jackbox Party Pack. It's the murder one. But everybody sort of got a fair chance at the end. Or Trivia Murder Party says Maniac. I says or try some other games. That's very true. We could play some other games. It's just a question of getting everybody in party wise, and Among Us, everybody can get in. And we just have to find other games that can suit a whole bunch of us. Yeah,
Chase has got a whole slew of games there that he can choose from for that game night thing.
Fuck the
board games.
I don't want to play Drawful again.
I don't want to do the draw one again either. Yeah, no, I don't want to do the draw one either. But yeah.
What else you been playing, Matt?
Let's see here. We did a little golf with friends. That was entertaining. We played a little bit of that last night. Had fun with that, of course. I did terrible. Oh my goodness, I did terrible last night in that.
I don't know how you play that game with a controller.
Oh, it's easy.
I sit
You
down
play it
and
with
play. I
with a
sit down
mouse?
and play it on, on my couch, and I do 10 times worse than I do it on PC. I mean, last night on PC, I shot a 45.
Oh,
Yeah, he did great. You know,
But
um,
controller's not as finite. You can't dial it right in.
mm.
Destiny 2. Going through doing a bunch of shit with that, and then this morning, last night I downloaded it. And this morning I played it. That Grounded game. It was
Oh,
on
really?
Game Pass.
You
Yeah.
played that?
Yeah. I don't know if I'll play it anymore, but I played it this morning. Of course, the whole concept is you're a kid, got shrunk down. You got figure out what's going on, all that, and you go through and you collect shit from the ground and stuff, and sticks and twigs, and you gotta make your weapons and that. So, kind of interesting little game there. The spiders are big and scary in that game. Holy shit, man! They got there when you first come in. It says, "Hey, we can turn spiders off if you want." And it's like, no, I'll keep the spiders on. And like, holy shit, the spiders are like, ooh, doggy. You see one coming, it's like, oh fuck, I gotta go.
I think you
What made you get into that?
It's on Game Pass. I saw it on Game Pass. I'll give it a try. I've seen people play it and that. Give it a try. I mean, I'll probably try it a little bit more. But
You either have a big spider behind you or a mouse because your cat's running around like he's pouncing on something.
no, he plays. We get these little puffball things. Barb buys them 100 to a sack for like $10 on Amazon, and they get these little puffball things. They just
nuts.
fucking. Oh no, he loves them. He fucking plays the shit out of those damn things. I'll find him underneath the door. I like to open up the door here, and there'll be like 5 of them underneath the door where he, bat them around, put them underneath the door or some bullshit. So, yeah. Luckily, the cats aren't down here fighting like they were the other day when I was at work. And in the meeting, they're down rolling around, fighting. I was like, oh my God, what the hell are you guys doing?
Matt's like,
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up!
Thank you, Jay. 50 for the pussy show, he says. Beautiful. I love it.
now you tried to get into Borderlands 3 again last night and just totally fucking confused, right?
Yeah, I tried getting last night, and I spent my time deleting a bunch of old guns and shit. Like you said, we're not going to use this shit anymore, So I deleted a bunch of shit, got rid of it. Tried to play some of the new DLC and stuff.
I was listening to your boy today, the guy you follow on Facebook. What's his name again?
Gathalion?
Gathalion. He had I came halfway through his take on Borderlands, but he just felt it's his take that Borderlands is just an outdated experience because it's not a persistent world with new content and other people that can play. He was saying if someone gave him $100 million to make a game, that he would do Fallout 76 with Borderlands art style and Destiny 2 shooting. He wants it to be survival action RPG.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yeah, he was all over Borderlands 3 when it came out. He played it, and of course he played through the whole thing. And then he got to the end, and he's like, that was not satisfying at all. And then the DLC came out, and he played some DLC, and then the shit came out about what's his name, and what was going on with him getting a bonus and stiffing the employees and stuff like that. He got a little pissed off about that. So,
all right.
But we got the Captain Trant coming back.
Haunt.
Captain Haunt. Haunt. Yeah, Trant's the other guy. Yeah, Captain Haunt. Captain Haunt with the ghost flying around and stuff. And then also Destiny's got their Halloween thing coming up too this week. So
Bloody Harvest, it's called, right?
Bloody Harvest. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wonder if they'll make it any. Wonder if they'll tweak it at all, or it's just gonna be the same thing.
I'd be wanting to get on and see.
Yeah.
What was it last year? Well, you had to go around. You had to collect the ghost heads, right? And then after you had so many ghost heads, you could unlock the other experience where you can go through.
We fight Captain Haunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
The issue with that game, because I finished the DLC for the blood one, the third one, more of the Western one, and then I'm almost 75% done with the Krieg one. Is that they've just made the guns useless, right? There's just the abundance of legendaries that you get have made all the other colors useless. Like, why am I sitting here wasting my time? Yeah, I could come up with a very well purple or blue gun that's 65 that could be better than a legendary. But just visually, you're telling me that there's no importance with those guns because all I want is legendaries, right? And they just give you so many legendaries. Like, why would I even pick up any of those other guns except to sell them?
And you raised a very valid point, and it wouldn't surprise me if these assholes at Gearbox and that, maybe there might be like a blue that might be better than any fucking thing you have, but you're just going to pass over it because you think, oh, it's blue. But it wouldn't surprise me if those guys did something where it's like, you know what, this blue is going to be fucking the cat's meow, okay? And you're going to want this game. It's going to melt bosses. So we're going to make it blue just to see if you're paying attention or not.
Yeah, I mean, and I guarantee no one's picking that shit up unless they're really deep in the weeds on Reddit and someone said, hey, this is the gun you got to get, right? But just 95% everybody else, they don't have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I mean, why am I expanding my locker with all these legendaries? I'm never going to go back and play a level 30 legendary.
No.
Unless you're going to replay the game again, right? I don't know. It just seems like they're in a tough position with that. I think they got to rethink that. I mean, it's too late for this game, but when they make Borderlands 4 or whatever, they're going to have to do something different. Make their game a little bit more modern, I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think they're spinning their wheels making all these guns that I think, the data's got to tell them that more than, 75% of these guns probably don't get used.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree. There's a lot of guns and gear in Destiny that's purple that's better than the exotics. A lot of the exotics are specific for one thing only to switch on and off, for like either PvE or PvP gameplay and that, what you're trying to do. Yeah, there's a lot of purples that are.
You guys played so much of that. Does it ever just wear on you? Like, hey, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm done with it. Is that where you guys are at?
That's where I'm at with Destiny. I found the last 2 seasons of Destiny 2 to not scratch the itch at all. For me personally, for Destiny 2, I like the story stuff. And then once that's complete, and I've done maybe a couple of weeks of just going through the season and doing my dailies, I'm out. I got other games to play. Just redoing the same shit over and over again is not for me. But Matt obviously has Matt obviously. Now Eric, this is a big week in the Destiny 2 world. Matt has left the Future Monkeys clan that we were all part of. It's been a very traumatic week. I didn't know that Matt had this other group of friends, and he's got this other
whole new clan, huh?
It's not new; it's old. It's the 360 Destiny clan that he was part of. He's maybe some cats that you know. Maybe you know these people, Eric. I don't know. And throw out names there, Matt. Do we?
Tilt. You remember Tilt?
Yeah, I know Tilt. Yeah,
Tilt.
You roll with him.
Yeah, he's the main one. That he's actually pretty much the only one I know in that whole clan.
I mean,
apparently there's other people in there that know me. But
I mean, Eric, you notice tonight there's no Los in chat. There's no mafias. There's a big rift. Matt has caused a big divide, because it's not one of those things that you can just like sneak under the radar. It comes up right on your phone. I mean, I'm eating a nice meal. I'm talking to family. The good vibes are flowing.
Yeah.
Devious Mr. Matt has left the Future Monkeys clan. Food was spilled. Tension in the air.
What the hell, Matt?
Eric.
Matt signed a new contract.
I did. It was like ripping a Band-Aid off. I just ripped a Band-Aid off. I just fucking did it. Next thing you know, I'm getting text messages from Mike with a screenshot. Devious Mr. Matt left a few months. I was like, oh, fuck. And then a fucking Discord blows up. Fucking Twitter's blown up. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You just saw a better opportunity elsewhere, Matt. What's going on? You just said, you know what?
They're active enough for him, Eric.
Okay.
He was not getting enough of the clan rewards because Destiny Destiny 2 does not give him enough loot as it is. So he's got to go elsewhere to get more glimmer.
Okay.
Yeah, there is not a lot of action in the Future Monkeys clan.
So
but that doesn't mean I don't, huh?
So you took it upon yourself. You got to look out for number one. Matt said, "Look, you guys are messing around. Y'all bojangling. I need."
So Matt,
let's look at
let's
look at the Future Monkeys Destiny channel here, real quick. Here, okay, hold on a second. Hold on.
Someone's got to give us a drum roll because we need to build up to what this name of this new clan is. Do you have any takers? Eric, do you have any guesses what the new clan's called?
I have no idea, bro.
I'm waiting here with bated breath.
So before I left, okay,
yes,
the last action was 8/1 of 2020 in the Destiny 2 chat on Future Monkeys. Okay. And then when I left, all of a sudden all hell broke loose, because
everybody got back on, Matt.
Yeah, no, everyone got a shit, Matt. What the fuck? Gave me shit, that. Okay, so just saying. Okay.
So what clan are you in now, Matt? Are you ready to reveal the name, or are you keeping that a little private?
No, it's Il Resto, ILRESTO.
No, Maniac guessed it. Do we know these people?
I know Tilt.
Is Indio Techno part of Il Resto?
I have no idea if he is. He doesn't say much in the chat.
How do I know that name, Maniac? Where do I know that from?
I think Meef's in it.
Okay.
Meef's in it?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, there you have it.
Matt said, I got to separate.
I had to go where the action was.
Hey, I understand, Matt.
But that doesn't mean I'm not going to play with the Mafias or, fucking Los anymore. I'm still playing by my fucking self here. I played this morning by myself.
Eric.
Yeah.
I'm loyal to a fault, my man. Not leaving. I'm there for the quiet days, the busy days. I'm there.
I'm still going to play with the Mafias. I'm not going to let down Mrs. Mafia. I will play with her any night.
Until the PS5 gets released. And then you're
then
waiting for crossplay.
Yeah, then I'm waiting for crossplay. I don't know who Tino is, Jay.
Matt said, I got a dip. I can't be best with you guys.
Tino's one of the original Gamers and Beta hosts. Tino Mendoza.
Okay. That was before my time. I know that name. Tino Mendoza. I know that name.
Morte Brutal.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, I know that name. All right. Yeah.
Tino stayed over my house one time, and my dog took a shit on him.
Wow.
Tino was sleeping in the basement. He was going to PAX, and my dog this dog never shits in my house. He went down there. The dog took a shit on his sleeping bag.
Wow. I'd be pissed. I'd like, what the? Oh my god. It had to stink and everything. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
I'd throw the fucker away. Mike would be buying me a new goddamn sleeping bag. I love it.
Do you know how often my family makes fun of me for shitting in a bag?
More than us. Often? More than us.
At least once a week, I am reminded of
the
shitting episode.
That's the best story. I've told so many people that story. It's just
but no one understood the brilliance of the move, because then I could just take all the clothes off in the bag,
and it was that was absolutely brilliant.
Cinch it up.
That was brilliant. Yes. If I'm ever in that situation, trash bag, 2 legs through, baby. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. It is very smart thinking.
Oh my god, that's the best story ever.
That's when my brain was sharp. That's when I was on point.
Now I don't even know what you do. You just get up and walk away.
Mike's just going to get up, and walk in the woods, and never return.
Yeah. Shit all up his back.
There was so much pressure on my anus, Eric. There was so much pressure. Driving down the road, and all of a sudden I'm like,
here's the best part. The best part of that story was when you said, I thought about it. Should I use the bathroom or shouldn't I use the bathroom? You thought about it, Mike. You was very close. You could have avoided that whole situation.
I could have, because I didn't live that far away from it. But I tell you, I didn't get more than 20 feet out of the parking lot. And I was like, this is so much rumbling and so much pressure on my anus. You know,
I hate that feeling.
Bad decisions, Mike.
At some point, you just got to grab the wheel, put your arm, and just start shitting.
Oh no!
You know,
Mike's cruising down the road.
And could you imagine the disappointment he felt, Matt, when he just said, "Hell, there's nothing I can do now."
That's it. That's it.
I was in the point of no return. There was no return. It was either pull over,
acceptance,
and shit outside the car on a main road, or just drive and own it.
There's acceptance. That acceptance just sinks in.
You just gotta accept it. It's just like shit. Damn, that's the best.
Did you lift up, or I mean, did you like try? Or did you just all that pressure down? Did you try lean or anything? Or
no, once it blew up the back, I was just like 10 and 2. I was laser focused to get home. I didn't want to make a move and have anything go. I wanted to keep it all in. You know what I mean? Because if I thought like any sudden movement, right? If I moved at all, like if I leaned forward, it was just gonna like.
It's gonna make more of a mess.
Right. So I'm just sitting there like keeping the arms tucked, 10 and 2.
And then tried to explain that to Lynn. You see, I haven't met Lynn yet. I cannot wait to meet Lynn. I say, Lynn, I have to talk to you about something. I have to ask you about something. Please tell me. And what do you think? And she was probably like, what in the absolute hell are you doing, Mike?
It was a very shameful moment. All my boys, my two boys, oldest boys.
Shameful. Oh my God!
My wife came out. They were going somewhere, and they just came out. This game of I was like, you got to poke holes through that. I got to get my leg.
You got to poke holes through that.
Oh my God, that's the best story I've ever heard. I mean, that's like in my top 5 in my life, bro. That is
good. That is.
She'll be happy to talk to you about it because I hear about it at least weekly.
I cannot wait to talk to her. I'll say, listen, I'm gonna need you to tell me your version, Lynn, and it's gonna differ.
Where were we?
That's the best. It's the best.
Anything else you've been playing, Matt?
No.
Oh man.
Let's see. Like I said, we already talked Borderlands 3 for me, and other than that, Ghost of Tsushima, making good progress there. And I don't know, I am on hold, and maybe correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm doing this wrong, but I'm on hold with Avengers right now. Not because I'm unhappy with the game. I'm just kind of waiting for like next gen. The load times are kind of crazy. Maybe I'll dabble. I really want to beat Tsushima before the consoles come out, so I got about a month to do that. So that's where my focus is right now, is on those 2 games, and then I just got to get back into Avengers and do some of that endgame shit.
Nice.
So we have no voicemails. So Matt, if you have a terrible topic, we can roll through that real quick.
I have one.
All right.
Let me get organized here. Get all these trash bags out of the way. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Might be women of the night walking around, broadcasting out their anuses. Like 70s Harry.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that. Burn it up.
I'm laying down in a fucking bed.
Adult toys, sex crime or sexual assault, vaginas. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, who's got the GPS on the rub and tug?
All right, Matt, before you go, Maniac wants to know if we had any good TV. Have you finished watching that Ratchet or whatever?
Yes, that was excellent. That was a great series. Ratchet on Netflix is good. Fargo, the new season of Fargo just started up last week, so I've been watching that.
The one with Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great show there too. So yeah, that's the two I've been checking out. Yeah, definitely. I really wish we had Chewy Zilla here to translate some of this for us. Okay, so everyone pay attention. This is from the Scottish Sun. The headline says, "That's bonkers. Swingers heading for sold-out sex festival barred from bonking due to COVID." Punters have been told there will be no sexual activity to ensure the event meets current coronavirus restrictions. Council chiefs were even outlawed an adult bouncy castle. How about that, man? Before giving the annual Swing Fest the go-ahead. Next weekend's bash takes place at Hull's HU9 Club, which has a dungeon room for S&M fans as well as an orgy room with one giant bed. Couples and solo men have paid $44.25 pounds. I don't know what that, and single women $22.25. An event summary on a ticket website promises a safe environment to take swinging to the next level. It promises that swingers from all around the country will be there. This year, however, attendees will have to be happy with live DJs, tribute acts, and fire breathers. Hull City Council said it was working with organizers to ensure their plans meet up-to-date restrictions imposed by COVID-19. It added, although the event is advertised to the swinging community, there will be no sexual activity. Club owner Rob Smith, my thing just went away. Club owner Rob Smith has insisted that the festival will meet government coronavirus guidelines. So, the adult bouncy castle has kind of got me kind of a little aroused there. And then the big sign, sex dungeon and the orgy room with a giant bed. That's crazy.
Let us know how it goes, man.
Now, is this a place you can rent, or no?
It sounds like it's a place over there in Scotland that is regular old club or something, and you got to pay. You got to pay to
check it out next time you get over there.
Like Cuddles and Bubbles.
Yeah. Is Croydon? I'm not sure if this is the same place or not, but there's some pictures on the bomb. Aerial view of Croydon Hall in Somerset, accused of being a swingers mansion. I don't think it's the same place. I think it's someplace else. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. So, anyways, swingers convention with no sex. Keep that in mind. Everyone's got to stay safe.
What's the point?
Exactly. What is the point? Look at Mike giving out the subs.
Hey.
Wow.
Got to give people some love.
Yeah. Nice.
Now, Matt, you're going away. Any chance you're going to go to a swingers club or?
No, that's not going to happen.
No.
No. Next weekend.
No heart-shaped beds and sex swings or anything like that?
No. As of right now, Barb and I are going away to a undisclosed location next weekend, and we are meeting another couple, which I can't say yet.
Whoa!
Everything's we're trying to keep it a surprise. We're trying to keep it a surprise for someone else, and I'm not sure if they listen or not. Anyways,
so you're going to Colorado?
God damn it!
Getting on a plane, you're a little adventurous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, you're all find out. You're all hear about it next Sunday.
All right. Well, that's exciting stuff. We have no voicemails this week, and all the laughing about the poop has really taken the wind out of my sails. So why don't we wrap this up? We're about an hour and 45 minutes long, anyways.
Yes.
Shout outs, plugs. Eric, good to have you back, Eric.
Yeah, it is.
Man, it's good to be back, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thanks for having me back. I'm glad to be back. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Glovebox Gaming and get you a bat mug.
Yeah, zoom in on that. Can you give us a little bit of a show on that?
Look at that. That is the craziest looking thing.
And you got what does it say? Okay, handcrafted for Glovebox.
For Glovebox. Yeah.
Now show the vessel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many ounces? How many ounces is that, Eric?
I think it's probably only like 16.
And what have you only put in there so far? Crown?
Yeah, Crown and Coke.
Does it taste any different than your usual glass?
No.
Or whatever you use?
No. And the thing about this is, if you do get one, I said it in the video, you can't put it in a dishwasher. You got to hand wash it. Don't put it in a dishwasher.
Now, do you feel like the top, like when you're drinking out of that, does it feel like there's like a wider mouth on it that makes it a little bit weird?
No.
No. You've adjusted to the width.
Yeah.
Of it pretty nice.
I usually use I have a I usually use a straw. I have a bamboo straw that goes in it.
Yep.
So I don't have to relax my muscles and adjust.
Pinky out.
There's no gag reflex
with your.
Yeah. But thanks for the chat. Thanks for everybody coming by, man. And if you haven't already, go to Glovebox Gaming on YouTube and get in the drawing for the free Oculus Quest. I'm giving away Oculus Quest, so do that.
All right. Wow. Matt, I know you're basking in all your Bengals glory tonight with the lovely win.
Beautiful win today. Awesome. I want to shout out everyone in chat. Thank you everyone for showing up tonight. It's a great night. A lot of people showed up tonight. Lots of fun. Always interacting with the chat. It's great. Ohio does not suck. And I'm not sure if Mike wants me to say this or not, but I'm going to anyways. And Eric, thank you, Eric. Eric generously paid our podcast fees for the year, this upcoming year.
Stealing my thunder.
Mike always pays it, so I'm like, whatever, I'll pay it.
So we're coming up. I think either next week or this week is our 3-year anniversary. So every year we sort of get together and convene whether we want to keep going. So we at least committed for another year since we're paid up, right? So
yeah, I want to say something too. I want to say happy birthday to Matthew.
Thank
your birthday the other day, man. Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah,
Matt-tober.
It was a good day. It was Matt-tober. Mm-hmm. It was a good day.
Now, how do you feel about celebrating Matt-tober? Do you feel like you get robbed that you have it on the first day?
No, because I got the whole fucking month, man. I got the whole fucking month ahead of me. The whole month is Matt-tober.
But I have the whole month of Mike-tober where I lead up to my birthday. You know, and then there's just that climax. It's that great crescendo.
What you think is a climax and what your wife thinks is a climax is probably two different things. But
hey,
never heard such truer words. Well, thanks for the congrats on 3 years. Sure enough, we're having a lot of fun. I think this is. We've said it many times before. Doing it on Twitch has added a breath of life to the show that we enjoy doing it. Birthday biddies.
Thank you, sir.
And Eric, thank you, for taking care of the bill. Matt,
no
happy
problem.
Birthday. I want to give a shout out to Chase, my man Chase. He's always in the chat with us. He's conspicuous with his absence tonight, but Chase is going back to work this week.
Good for him.
All right.
Just like Barb works with people that are, how would you say, not been given the best lot in life. I think Chase does that type of work too, working with people with autism and taking care of people. So a tip of the hat to you, Sir Chase.
Absolutely.
Doing that type of work, it's very admirable. So I want to just recognize that and call that out.
And thanks, Chase, for doing the game night thing, the fibbage, and getting that all set up. Of course.
Yes. So I hope everybody has a great week. Hopefully looking forward to more PlayStation 5 news and Xbox news this week. So we'll have more to talk about next week. But until then, this has been 135. We'll talk to you guys next week. And Matt's going to reveal who he was out with, what couples, and everything else that went down.
What sex dungeon we were in.
Oh, no.
And no staring, Matt. No staring.
I don't know why I haven't got any wood. I don't understand.
All right, Chewy. We'll talk to you later, buddy. See you later, chat. Take care.
Bye, chat.